Take a look.
Hey, it's Mikkel with Access Central TV. Hoo-ha! And I am sitting here with Jim Jensen. Jim Jensen actually is a piano improvisationer personality. He improvises on the piano, and about a month ago, I think I met him at Grad Alley, and it's the end of the year. You know, everyone's graduating, everyone's throwing a party, and so I hosted this Grad Alley special, and Jim was one of the entertainers. So Jim, just give us a little bit of a background on who you are and where you came from and all that stuff, so we know.
All right. Well, I was born in Pennsylvania in farm country, but ended up in New York after high school, and I've been a church musician for about 5 years, but last year decided to go back to school at New York University and get my graduate degree in music and psychology. I'm actually with the Gallatin program, which is an individualized study program, so I'm doing that. Let's see, aside from my musician duties at church, I play around here in my studio, and I'm a computer gamer, which we have enjoyed talking about before.
Lots of video games, and he uses this thing. What is this thing?
Yes, this is actually my lightsaber. My training is complete, and just the wireless game control there, and I've got myself hooked up here, my headphones, and
I think I'm gonna get myself one of these remote control keyboard jobbies. Look, no cords. Isn't that just like amazing? Anyways, but this interview is about Jim and what he does, and I think it's really, really kind of cool, and I think a lot of people thought what he did was cool. What he does, what we're going to demonstrate, or he's going to demonstrate, is he can actually improvise and create a song on the spot, and we have to give him 5 notes. So Andy's going to help us too. So I'm going to give him the first 4, and Andy can give the last one. So
any note from A to G, sharps or flats, no problem. But you know, the song is up to you. I mean, if you give me bad notes, I can't be responsible for the.
Okay. Major, only major.
Well, major, minor doesn't matter. I'll decide.
Okay.
I'll just give me the note.
F. D flat, F, D flat, C. How many is that? How many is that?
3.
That's 3. We need 2 more. How about G? Andy.
R. No way, man.
Andy, he just told you. Oh my God. There's no R. Okay.
Well, one more.
Let's see.
Make it a good one.
The last one was G, so B.
Okay.
Okay. So let's.
Now look, man. These are your notes.
All right.
So
We don't know what's gonna come up.
we'll see. Let's see what happens here. set of notes there.
Right. So was that like jazz? A jazz
Yeah,
sort of.
put a little jazz feel to it just to make it a little more interesting. And it's funny because the notes that I get are often in, maybe I can hear them in several keys, and I have to decide what key to put it in. And sometimes they don't really fit. That one actually was that was a hard one to do. There were a couple of keys in there, but yeah.
So your parents decided to start you on piano lessons when they found you playing what was played at church. What, when you were 3?
Yeah, well, when I was about 4 years old, I would come home from church and just kind of play the songs that we had sung that day, just kind of off the top of my head, and I guess they thought it was time to get me some formal training, so
They didn't think like, who possessed our child? How does he do this?
Yeah, it was maybe a little freaky. I don't know. They never revealed that to me, but I think they did a smart thing. I'm grateful for it.
So talk about Rivers Crossing. What's that about?
Well, I graduated from Nyack College in 1996 with a degree in music education, and this group, Rivers Crossing, is my creation. I started it last year. The college has sent out musical touring groups for the summers to kind of advertise the college for years, but I created this one when they asked me to last year, and it's the second year, and they produced a CD this year, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, we're moving up. And they're on tour right now. They've been in Nashville, they've been in Louisville, Kentucky, they've been West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. They'll tour New England.
What do they sound like? What's the...
They do contemporary sound. They do a few a cappella jazz numbers. They do some what's called Christian contemporary music. The college is a religious school, so the people they cater to want to hear some kind of religious-oriented music, so they do that. I try to make a pleasing sound, something that's mixed but not too out there, just to make sure everyone has a good time.
Nice. So I want to do one more before we end this segment. Andy, A through G, you get to pick the first note.
C.
Okay.
Yeah, I like C.
C, E flat, F, G, and one more?
Actually, that would probably be pretty good.
Okay. Let's do another one. This is cool.
Okay.
Jim Jensen, ladies and gentlemen. That's another segment for Access Central